Good morning, and welcome to the family and friends of the class of 2021. The faculty and staff of the Mount Alvernia High School and the members of the Missionary Franciscan Sisters of the Immaculate Conception, upon whose ideals Mount Alvernia was founded. Please remain standing and join us as we sing the national anthem. The invocation will be read by Mrs. Maureen O'Rourke.
Welcome, graduates, families, faculty, administration, and guests. Let us begin this graduation ceremony as we do every day at Mount Alvernia with a prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. The following message is from the second letter of Claire to Agnes of Prague. Agnes was her sister, as Agnes was about to begin a new phase in her life's journey. What you hold, may you always hold. What you do, may you always do and never abandon. But with swift face, light step, and unswerving feet, so that even your steps stir up no dust. Go forward securely, joyfully, and swiftly on the path of prudent happiness, believing nothing, agreeing with nothing which would dissuade you from the resolution which would place a stumbling block for you on the way, so that you may offer your vows to the Most High in pursuit of that perfection to which the Spirit of the Lord has called you. Likewise, my personal prayer for each of you is that you always be true to yourself, your values, your heritage, and your aspirations, no matter what challenges you may encounter. Sorry. And that you become all that you were meant to be. May you always reach out with kindness and empathy to others and touch their hearts as you all have touched mine. God bless you and keep you safe always. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
Please be seated. Mary Kate Carr, class salutatorian, will now give the welcome address.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Missionary Franciscan Sisters of the Immaculate Conception, faculty and staff, invited guests, and the class of 2021 to our graduation ceremony. On behalf of my class in Mount Alvernia, I would like to welcome and thank all of you for coming today. I cannot begin without stating the obvious. We have been through a year unlike any other. Our class has endured this year in a way no one had planned. However, it has led our class in a direction of leadership and courage. We all know the mission statement of our school, specifically the last piece about being an effective force for good in the world. This year has taught each of us individually and collectively how to be this force. We have had to reflect upon ourselves in order to try and grasp the world we are living in, while finding ways to be effective forces for good. When I think about our class as a whole, I think about 3 key words in our mission statement: courageous, compassionate, and articulate. As seniors in the year 2021, each of us has had to take on new challenges to be leaders and voices in our school. Coming into a new world of hybrid learning, each and every one of us needed to be courageous. For many, it felt like our junior year had abruptly ended, and we were left with intimidating shoes to fill as seniors. It has taken courage for each of us to push and unite when almost every area of our lives felt dark. We were left with a choice: to isolate ourselves from one another and try and make it through the year, or to come together and unite to try and make this year the best we could. Our class united and brainstormed and worked. We tried our very best to come up with alternatives for milestone events in our senior careers. We chose courage over fear, and together became a true force for good in the world. A piece of our senior year that I think encapsulates our grade as a whole was our senior retreat. We gathered in the gym over the course of 2 days at the end of March and participated in reflection exercises and discussions that were invaluable to us. It was one of the first real times we were all together and could just be with one another. One of our discussions led to us completely opening up about how we were doing individually and how that has affected us as a group. Every person in that discussion circle became a sacrament, mediating God's grace to each another. The gym was filled with a sense of compassion that has remained today. This class emulates the importance of being taught in the Franciscan tradition, and this year provided us with an opportunity to truly live out that mission. One of the many milestones in our senior year at Mount Alvernia is our senior symposium. After spending months of researching English and history topics of our choosing, we write a final paper and synopsis to be read at our symposium night. Like everything this year, symposium looks different. However, we took this opportunity to explore the many injustices of our world today. Our class was able to clearly communicate subjects we're passionate about through writing and public speaking, where we are able to articulate our own voices before stepping out into the world. Receiving an education in the Franciscan tradition has pushed us to think about how our academics relate to the world around us, especially given the issues challenging our country right now. We are able to push ourselves and others to be advocates for those whose voices are marginalized. As members of the class of 2021, we have become articulate, resolute individuals who are ready to move on to this next chapter in life and continue to work as forces of good. This year would not have been possible without the work and dedication of our teachers and staff. As a class, we felt the hardships of learning and leading through this year, and we recognized the similar struggles our teachers had to face. We have grown in profound gratitude for the work and energy our teachers put into our education, as well as all the other events we've run this year. We're also extremely thankful to our parents and families for encouraging us and always being there during this time. As we come to a close on this chapter at Mount Alvernia, we look at the legacy we leave and the path ahead of us. Our class will be remembered for living through such a historic time and having the ability to experience it and change it into something that will drive us to be forces for good. Looking ahead to what is next for us as graduates and as a school community, we can see the work that needs to be done. We know that change needs to happen in different aspects of our community and in our world. In the opening prayer read by Ms. O'Rourke, St. Clair addresses a letter to a fellow woman in the church, St. Agnes. She writes, "What you hold, may you always hold. What you do, may you always do and never abandon, but with swift pace, light step, and unswerving feet, so that even your steps stir up no dust. Go forward securely, joyfully, and swiftly, on the path of prudent happiness." St. Clair shows us how the path to what we want to accomplish is difficult and difficult to anticipate. However, with the education that we have received at a Franciscan school, we have built upon a foundation that will hold us to our beliefs. This rooting allows us to go forth as a community to accomplish change with all of the obstacles in our way. St. Clair continues saying, "Believing nothing, agreeing with nothing, which would dissuade you from this resolution." As women in the world today, we know the issues that lay ahead and the added hurdles in our journeys. But we also know the incredible power of being educated in an all-girls school. We have the knowledge and confidence to leave 790 Center Street, but to continue the mission of being courageous, compassionate, and articulate women who believe that life has a purpose, who are able to discern the good, and who will be an effective force for it in the world.
Our interim head of school, Mrs. Nicole Pasquarelli O'Brien, will now present the candidates for diplomas. We ask that you hold your applauses for the candidates until all seniors' names have been called. Thank you.
Fellow Mount Alvernia High School administrators, faculty, staff, and members of the Board of Directors, parents and friends of the class of 2021. The following students have successfully completed all of the requirements for a diploma as set forth by Mount Alvernia High School in cooperation with the Archdiocese of Boston and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We present them to you for graduation. Annie Abedini, Garcelle Yolaine Alexander, Leslie Mayerly Azurdia, Delia Kate Brady, Angela Juliana Cartarelli, Mary Catherine Carr, Courtney Kelley Churchill, Elena Grace Connor, Jennifer K Cowan, Miranda May Davis, Taylor Marie Enos, Marissa Nicole Federico, Anna Grace Gledhill, Emma Joan Grady, Neve Margaret Grehen, Greta Julia Grimmell, Olivia C. Kickham, Ava Elizabeth Legendre, Cassandra Julie Mitty, Natalie Carmella Mullery, Jenna L Murphy, Grace Catherine O'Donnell, Samantha Lee Otero, Megan Cecilia Quinn, Brianna Danielle Reisfelder, Jordan J. St. Aloy, Tess McTighe Sikora, Kelley E. Stanton, Violet Grace Walsh, Zahwa Yin, Kohi Yin, you. Congratulations. First three students.
Annie Abedini. Annie has been an active member of the art club and the soccer team. Through each of these, Annie has learned the importance of commitment, responsibility, team effort, and good sportsmanship. In addition, Annie enjoys cooking and baking. Annie volunteered her time at Sussex County Community College. Annie plans to attend Stonehill College and major in liberal arts. Garcelle Yolaine Alexander. Garcelle has been a member of the JV and varsity basketball and varsity tennis teams. She works summers for the National Park Service with the Outward Bound program on Thompson Island, through which she has experienced many firsts. First-time camping, climbing, pitching a tent, and boating. Garcelle enjoys playing the clarinet. She was the 2020 recipient of the 21st Century English Department Book Award, and Garcelle has volunteered with the Robotics Club at her former elementary school, Sacred Heart School in Roslindale, and is currently working on a project to help the park at Boston Common. Garcelle will attend the University of Massachusetts Lowell and major in environmental science. Leslie Mayerly Azurdia. We are pleased to recognize Leslie as a senior scholar. Leslie is a member of the National Honor Society and was the school's recipient of the 2020 Lemoyne College Heights Book Award. Leslie has been an active member of the Multicultural Club and the varsity cross-country team, the latter of which she was recognized as most improved. Leslie has volunteered with the Boston Police Special Activities Program and at the Nicole Zervis Dance Academy as a dancing assistant for toddlers. Leslie will attend Emmanuel College and major in neuroscience and biology. Delia Kate Brady. Delia's school activities included Campus Ministries' Agape Latte program, of which she was coordinator, the art club, and the varsity soccer and hockey teams, the former of which she was a senior captain. She was the first student to receive the MAHS Booster Club Scholarship. Delia was recently recognized as the co-recipient of the 2021 Sister Celestine Spirit Award. Delia has completed over 100 hours volunteering at the Orenberger Community Center, participating in her parish-sponsored mission trips to Panama City and Houston, and as a peer minister at the St. Teresa of Avila Parish. Delia will attend St. Anselm College and major in behavioral neuroscience. Just remembered I could take my mask off. Angela Juliana Cartarelli. Angela is a member of the National Honor Society and was the 2020 recipient of the Bernard W. O'Rourke Memorial Scholarship and the 2020 Assumption College Book Award. Angela has participated in the Art Club, Film Club, the Whatnot Literary Magazine, and Environmentalists Among Us. She is also a member of the Bay State Archers Training Center and has advanced to the Elite Archers program. Angela has volunteered her time at the Animal Rescue League of Boston, the Franklin Park Zoo, WGBH Day of Exploration, the Charles River Watershed Association, the Carroll Center for the Blind, Cradles to Crayons, and Stratford Street Church's Food Pantry. Angela will attend University of Massachusetts Amherst, majoring in liberal arts. Mary Catherine Carr. We are pleased to recognize Mary Kate as a senior scholar, Class of 2021 salutatorian, and Student Council Executive Board President. Mary Kate was the 2020 recipient of the Yale University Book Award for Academic Excellence and Leadership and the 2021 co-recipient of the Arthur W. O'Leary Academic Achievement Award. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Activists Among Us, Prom Committee, Ambassador Club, and the volleyball and tennis teams. This year she served as a campus ministry retreat coordinator. Mary Kate's community service has included volunteering at her elementary school, St. Jude School and Parish, Our Lady's Parish Altar Serving Program, and the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Mary Kate will attend Emmanuel College and major in education. Mary Kate's diploma is being awarded to her by her aunt, former head of school, Eileen McLaughlin. Courtney Kelley Churchill. We are pleased to recognize Courtney as this year's Student Council Executive Board Secretary. Courtney is a member of the National Honor Society, Ambassador Club, Friends of the Athletic Club, and Prom Committee. Courtney served as Campus Ministry Sisters Engagement Coordinator this year. For all 6 years at Mount Alvernia, Courtney was a member of the soccer team. She was co-captain of the JV team as a freshman and co-captain of the varsity team senior year. Courtney was the school's recipient of the 2020 St. Michael's College Book Award. Courtney's community service included time at Cradles to Crayons, Birthday Wishes, Carroll Center for the Blind, Parkway YMCA, Town of Brookline Special Programs, Annual Mass Down Syndrome Buddy Walk, and the Breast Cancer Walk. Courtney will attend Loyola University Chicago and major in exercise science through the accelerated degree physical therapy track. Elena Grace Connor. Elena has been a member of the art club for the past 6 years at Mount Alvernia. Her most recent work included the cover design of the Class of 2021 Symposium booklet. Elena's passion for art has always been supported by her taking classes at the Museum of Fine Arts. She has worked at various summer camp programs, including the Arts Camp at Tanglewood, combining her love of photography and art with her interest in mentoring younger children. Elena has also spent time volunteering at Rose's Bounty, Cradles to Crayons, the Charles River Cleanup, and the Boston Public Schools English Language Learners Festival. Elena will attend the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth and major in game art design and animation. Jennifer K. Cowan. Jennifer is a member of the National Honor Society. During her time at Mount Alvernia, she also participated in cheer, as well as dance and powerlifting, for which she holds the Massachusetts state record for bench press and deadlift. Jennifer has received certificates of honor for her performance on the annual National French exam and was the school's recipient of the 2020 St. Anselm Book Award. As a dancer for 12 years, Jen used her love of dance to volunteer at camps for younger students organized by her dance school, Creative Steps Dance Studio. She also volunteered her time at her parish's food pantry. Jennifer will attend the University of Massachusetts Amherst and major in animal science in the pre-veterinary program. Miranda May Davis. Miranda is a member of the National Honor Society and the golf team. She has also spent time cross-country skiing and working on environmental projects. Miranda has volunteered at St. Teresa of Calcutta Parish, St. John Paul II Catholic Academy, Backpacks for New Beginnings, Youth Enrichment Services, and a local food pantry. Miranda has also participated in a dual language program since kindergarten and is a member of the Mass Audubon's Teen Stewardship Leader Program at the St. Teresa of Calcutta Parish Youth Choir and the Girl Scouts of America. Miranda will attend St. Michael's College and major in liberal arts. Taylor Marie Enos. We are pleased to recognize Taylor as this year's Olympic Day Spirit Queen. During her time at Mount Alvernia, Taylor was a member of the Art Club and the Ambassador Club. Taylor has volunteered at the Carroll Center for the Blind and the Jimmy Fund. Her experiences have been valuable to her because of the connections she has made with other communities and what she has learned from those she otherwise would not have met. Taylor will attend Fisher College and major in video production. Marissa Nicole Federico. We are pleased to recognize Marissa as this year's Student Council Senior Class Representative. Marissa is a member of the National Honor Society and was the school's co-recipient of the 2020 St. Michael's College Book Award. Marissa has been a member of the Ambassador Club, Activists Among Us, and the Campus Ministry's Sister Engagement Program, of which she was coordinator. She has also participated in the school's soccer and tennis programs. Marissa completed her community service volunteering at the Waltham Boys and Girls Club's after-school programs and the Cystic Fibrosis Walk. Her sense of commitment and her volunteerism at the club earned her recognition as Waltham Boys and Girls Club Teen of the Month. Marissa will attend Fordham University and major in computer science. Anna Grace Gledhill. Anna has participated in the Voices of Boston Choir, has a passion for music, and is currently taking singing lessons. Anna completed her community service volunteering at Rosie's Place, Boston Cares, and the Plymouth Food Shelter. She also participated in the school's mission trip to Peru. Anna is passionate about social justice and using her voice to speak for others who cannot speak for themselves. Anna will attend Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts and major in political science. Emma Joan Grady. We are pleased to recognize Emma as the president of the National Honor Society. Emma has been a member of Student Council, Ambassador Club, and Campus Ministry. She has been a member of the cross-country and track and field teams, golf team, and was co-captain of the hockey and soccer teams. She was recently recognized as the co-recipient of the 2021 Sister Celestine Spirit Award. Emma was the school's recipient of the 2020 LaSalle College Book Award as well. Emma has volunteered her time with the John Hooley Foundation, Watertown Challenge Basketball, St. Patrick's Parish Religious Education Program, Cradles to Crayons, and her elementary school, Mount Alvernia Academy. Emma's love for hockey has translated into working with young children in the Learn to Skate program and coaching special needs children's baseball. Emma will attend Sacred Heart University in the honors program and major in political science. Neve Margaret Greta. We are pleased to recognize Neve as a senior scholar and president of the senior class. Neve is the captain of the speech team and as a junior served as the Student Council Executive Board Secretary. Neve served as this year's Campus Ministry Liturgy Team Coordinator. She was also a member of the Ambassador Club and the golf team. Neve was recognized as Student of the Month by Newton Rotary and served as a group facilitator in the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards virtual conference. She was the 2020 recipient of the George Washington University Book Award. Neve's community service included over 500 hours at the Canton Equestrian Center, Norfolk County High Flyers 4-H Club, and the Carroll Center for the Blind. Neve will attend Worcester Polytechnic Institute and major in biomedical engineering. Greta Julia Grimmell. We are pleased to recognize Greta as a senior scholar and the class of 2021 valedictorian. Greta is a member of the National Honor Society and served as Student Council class vice president during her sophomore, junior, and senior years. She played soccer for 5 years and was co-captain this year. Greta was the 2020 co-recipient of the Harvard University Book Prize and was this year's co-recipient of the Arthur W. O'Leary Academic Achievement Award. She volunteered at Community Servings of Jamaica Plain, the Alzheimer's Association, and participated in St. Jude's 5K. Greta will attend the University of Massachusetts Amherst and major in political science.
Olivia C. Kickham. Olivia has been a member of the Winter Cheer Squad and the track and varsity soccer teams, the latter of which she is a senior co-captain. Olivia's community service included volunteering with the Jeanette Neal Dance Program, the Holy Name Parish Spring Cleaning Program, and the St. Teresa of Avila's summer program as a camp counselor assistant. She also participated in the annual breast cancer walk. Olivia will attend Merrimack College and major in athletic training. Ava Elizabeth Legender. Ava is a member of the National Honor Society, Ambassador Club, Prom Committee, and the yearbook staff. She is the 2021 senior recipient of the English Department's 21st Century Book Award. Ava volunteered at the Carroll Center for the Blind, the City of Boston's Green Emerald Association, St. Cecilia's Parish Service Trip, and the Carroll Center's annual Walk for Independence, in which she assisted a blind person through the walk. Ava plans to attend the University of Tampa and major in nursing. Cassandra Julie Mitty. We are pleased to recognize Cassie as a Catholic Schools Foundation Scholar. Cassie has been a member of National Honor Society, the JV and varsity volleyball teams, the tennis team, the winter cheer team, and multicultural club. In addition, Cassie plays on a community volleyball program and has been a dedicated member of her church's youth choir and usher programs. Cassie has volunteered her time at her former elementary school, Sacred Heart School in Roslindale, where she serves as an assistant aide in the parish preschool program and summer camp. Cassie will attend Regis College and major in nursing in the obstetrics track. Natalie Carmella Mullery. Natalie has been a member of the art club, the JV basketball, and the JV softball teams, both of which she was a captain, and the varsity basketball team. Natalie enjoys working with young children as a summer camp counselor at the Roach Community Center. Natalie volunteered at Holy Name School Parish, the Parham Street Neighborhood Association Events and Birthday Wishes, an organization that provides birthday parties for homeless children. Natalie will attend Salve Regina University and major in liberal arts. Jenna L Murphy. Jenna is a member of the National Honor Society, Environmentalists Among Us, and Art Club. She has also been a member of the Dedham Youth Soccer Program and the Dedham Clippers swim team. Jenna was the school's recipient of the 2020 Wellesley College Book Award for academic performance, character, and service. Jenna has completed her service hours volunteering at the Dedham Recreation Center, the Dedham Veterans Association's special events, Project Do Something, tutoring younger students, and helping at neighborhood trash cleanups, especially along the Charles River. Jenna will attend Suffolk University and major in biology with a concentration in marine science. Grace Catherine O'Donnell. Grace is a member of the National Honor Society, the Ambassadors Club, and Friends of Athletics. Grace has been a 3-season athlete all of her 6 years at Mount Alvernia. She was co-captain of the soccer and softball teams this year, and co-captain of the hockey team junior and senior years. Grace was the recipient of All-Star recognition, the Coach's Choice Award, and Athlete of the Month, all for ice hockey. Grace was recently recognized as the recipient of the 2021 Mary Lou Corkery Scholar Athlete Award and received the St. Francis School Service Award. Grace was also the school's recipient of the 2020 Brandeis University Book Award. Grace has volunteered with the Parkway Youth Hockey Program, the Roach Adaptive Skating Program for Children with Disabilities, and the Roach Ice Arena's Learn to Skate program for kids age 4 to 7. Grace has also volunteered with the Boston Police COVID Community Food Delivery Program, Brighton Main Streets, and she has completed the Jimmy Fund Walk for the past 5 years. Grace will attend St. Anselm College and major in social work. Samantha Lee Otero. Sam has been a member of the Art Club, Multicultural Club, and the Film Club. Sam has volunteered time at Commonwealth Nephrology Associates and the Deutsch Altenheim Nursing Home, where the residents looked forward to Sam's visits because of her kindness, patience, creativity, and sensitivity to their health issues. Sam has developed her artistic ability and creativity through art classes at Massachusetts College of Art and Design summer and fall programs. In addition, Sam works part-time as an online artist for Goatlings, a free-to-play virtual pet site. Sam plans to continue to develop her art skills and pursue a career in art. Megan Cecilia Quinn. During her time at Mount Alvernia, Megan was a member of the swim team, basketball team, and ambassadors club. Megan has been a member of the softball team all 6 years and served as captain junior and senior years. Megan is a member of campus ministry and was a retreat coordinator this year. Megan has volunteered with the Boston Police Detectives Benevolent Society, Rose's Bounty, St. Teresa of Avila Parish Bazaar and Altar Server programs, Parkway in Motion Easter Egg Hunt, the Salvation Army Bell Ringing Program, the Corib Road Race, the Chabo Road Race, and participated in St. Teresa's Parish mission trip to Panama City. Megan will attend Sacred Heart University and major in elementary education. Brianna Danielle Reisfelder. Brianna has been a member of the art club, campus ministry, and the softball team. She was this year's recipient of the Megan Sullivan Memorial Scholarship for Nursing. Brianna has spent over 100 hours volunteering with the Parkway Pop Warner Cheerleading Squad and the Ed Walsh Foundation. She has also participated in the Corib Road Race. Brianna will attend Merrimack College and major in nursing. Jordan J. St. Eloy. Jordan has been a member of the Art Club, Cultural Enrichment Club, Film Club, Semi-Formal Committee, and Jordan has also served as an open house tour guide. Jordan was goalie and defender on the soccer team and a member of the cheer team. She was also a member of the Milton Soccer League. Jordan's community service included the Walk for Haiti and volunteering at community servings, Generation Excel Youth Program, the Bethel Math and Science Camp, and St. Mary of the Hills Parish and Elementary Schools summer programs. Jordan participated in Odyssey of the Mind, a creative problem-solving competition where students work together to present their solutions to real-world problems. She continues to improve her painting and other art media skills through art classes at the Roslindale Center. Jordan will attend Columbus College of Art and Design and major in art. Tess McTagg Sikora. We are pleased to recognize Tess as this year's Student Council Executive Board Vice President. Tess previously served on Student Council as a class representative. She was also a member of the Ambassador Club, Prom Committee, and the Track and Field Team. Tess has received a Certificate of Honor for her performance on the National French Exam and a Cum Laude Certificate of Recognition for her performance on the National Latin Exam. Tess has completed her community service by participating in the Tufts Medical Center's 5K, the Carroll Center for the Blind's annual Walk for Independence, and the 5K walk for breast cancer. Tess will attend George Washington University and major in archaeology, classics, and Middle Eastern studies. Kelley E Stanton. We are pleased to recognize Kelley as Student Council Executive Board Treasurer and as a Senior Scholar. Kelley was the school's recipient of the Sister Stella Maris English Award and the 2020 co-recipient of the Harvard University Book Prize. Kelley participated in the National Student Leadership Conference at Yale University, where she studied environmental science. Kelley is a member of National Honor Society, Activists Among Us, the Looking Glass, Film Club, Ambassador Club, and the varsity cross-country and tennis teams. Kelley's community service included time at the Elizabeth Seton Nursing Home, Cradles to Crowns, St. John Chrysostom Parish food drives and Christmas gift drives, and the Boston Rescue Mission's Meals for the Homeless. Kelley has also participated in several poetry competitions. She's had a short story published in a literary anthology, and she's also had 2 poems published in a literary magazine. Kelley will attend Fordham University and major in journalism. Violet Grace Walsh. Violet has been a member of the Art Club and the JV and varsity basketball and swim teams, the latter of which she was invited to participate in sectionals. Violet's community service includes time volunteering at the Corib Charitable Trust and Road Race, and on the school's mission trip to Peru, where she spent 8 days immersed in Peruvian culture and interacting with the young children. Violet will attend Plymouth State University and major in psychology. Zawa Zoe Yin. We are pleased to recognize Zoe as the Vice President of the National Honor Society. Zoe has been a member of the Math Team, Science Club, Art Club, and Speech Team. She served as co-captain of the tennis team. Zoe enjoys playing the Chinese zither, the cucurbit flute, and the harmonica. Zoe completed her community service at the People's Baptist Church and the Wuhan Jiao North America International Student Organization. When in China, Zoe volunteers at the Gansu Hope School, supporting children through letter writing, the Let Heart affiliation and Hebei Grove Hospital as a program leader, and as an assistant to new mothers and those who have recently had surgery. Zoe will attend Northeastern University and major in biology. Kui Coco Yu. We are pleased to recognize Coco as our Elizabeth Seton Scholar. Coco was a recipient of the Sister Jeremiah O'Sullivan Math Award and the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Medalist Award in recognition of her strong math and science profile and her intention to further her education in those areas. Coco is a member of the National Honor Society, the cross-country team, choir, and the math team. Coco played the clarinet in the Wuxi Wind Band and performed at the Wuxi Great Theater in China and in our own chapel at Mount Alvernia. Coco's community service includes time with the Binhu Resident Council, at the Langao Nursing Home, and at the Wuxi Boston International High School in Wuxi, China. She was also an EO volunteer in Cambodia, where she taught English to local students. Coco will attend the University of California, San Diego, and major in biochemistry.
The valedictorian, Greta Grimmell, will now address the graduates.
How's everyone feeling? Good afternoon, missionary Franciscans of the Immaculate Conception, family, friends, faculty, staff, and the class of 2021. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude for the parents, friends, and teachers who have guided my fellow classmates and me in possibly the most challenging year of our lives. It is because of you and your constant support that we are standing here in our caps and gowns today, looking quite wonderful, I might add. Thank you. Class of 2021, I think we should get rid of the phrase unprecedented times once and for all. I know you are all sick of hearing about these unprecedented times we are living in. This, along with the new normal and global pandemic, need to go. I suggest that we consider this time as having lived on the dark side of the moon. And no, not the album. Michael Collins, an astronaut who recently passed away at the age of 90, was on Apollo 11 during the first historic moon landing. While the rest of his crew were on the moon, he piloted around the moon for a day, alone. During his solo flight, he lost radio contact on the unknown dark side of the moon for a period of time. As seniors during a pandemic, it seems we have endured the dark side of the moon. Though not alone, this year we entered a world in which life seemed unknown, unfamiliar. The people in our lives who we trusted no longer had the answers to our questions. Even with the unwavering support of friends, family, and teachers, the world and our lives had changed permanently. In this uncertain time, we felt completely disconnected, alone. Like Collins on Apollo 11, the entire world seemed to watch as each of us experienced a loneliness like no other. Class of 2021, you endured isolation and unknown. You strived and thrived through the worst. You have survived. Your life and your experiences are one for the history books. You truly will tell these stories decades down the line. I can already picture all of you as little old ladies talking about the days of TikTok and coronavirus, most likely being ignored. For the past weeks, I have struggled to decide whether or not to talk about the events of the last year. I know that no one wants me to bring up that we were changing out of our pajamas back into another pair of pajamas for a long time this year. I realized that today we wanted to return to a sense of normalcy. However, this pandemic and this school year were not normal. In class of 2021, neither are you. In my eyes, and the eyes of those sitting around you, you are extraordinary. We have seen you flourish in your past several years here in your motivation, work ethic, strength, intelligence, creativity, leadership, compassion, and kindness. But in the last year, the class of 2021 has seen different sides of one another. We have seen one another become considerate and aware in the ways we have acted during this pandemic. In other words, we wore masks, no questions asked. We have seen one another working to be active, involved, and anti-racist in how we have responded to discrimination and brutality in this country. We have seen one another express the need for fundamental change. We have seen one another develop a sense of goodness and appreciation in our world of isolation and loss. Back in February, the senior class had the opportunity to all come together for a day of classes for the first time of our senior year. It was Valentine's Day, and never before had I seen my classmates so excited for a regular day of school. From what I could tell, there were dozens of wide smiles hidden under blue surgical masks. Never before had this class, or even this generation, experienced such a deep appreciation of things we saw as so fundamental in our lives: friends, meals, laughter. Class of 2021, you are going into the world educated, but more importantly, with a deep appreciation and respect for the thing in your life that matters most: people. Moments with others make life entirely more enjoyable. For our senior class, these moments that were fleeting are now irreplaceable. Sitting on the gym floor each morning in a massive circle, several people having slightly different Dunkin' Donuts iced coffees. laughing so hard we couldn't breathe at lunch, trying to get work done in the library, teaching each other calculus at 7:30 in the morning, singing loudly on the way to class, usually Taylor Swift, sprinting down to the bus stop, crying next to each other during retreat, braving the weather on our walks to Hayes Hall, lining the sides of the hallway waiting for practices and rides, and all our memories about which I could go on forever. These small moments are the goodness of life, and this year you've appreciated them more than ever. Class of 2021, this year you found the good, discerned the good, appreciated the good. You are the good. While watching the Oscars this year, I was inspired by Chloe Zhao, who won Best Director for her film Nomadland. I loved her immediately as she walked up to the Oscars podium wearing white tennis shoes, a staple in all closets, might I add. I was amazed by her words. She said, "I have always found goodness in the people I met, everywhere I went in the world. So this is for anyone who has the faith and the courage to hold on to the goodness in themselves and to hold on to the goodness in each other. No matter how difficult, you inspire me to keep going. Mount Alvernia Class of 2021, you have held on to the good. Through your immense efforts this year, in all aspects, you have held on to the idea that life and the people in it are good. This mindset will get you far, give you freedom. Now, even this time can be full of anxiety. You've reached a huge milestone. You are going out into the world. You may feel like you are venturing into an unknown time or space, perhaps the dark side of the moon. Yet, as astronaut Michael Collins of Apollo 11 ventured through the dark side of the moon, he said he never felt lonely. Collins said he felt awareness, anticipation, satisfaction, confidence, almost exaltation. Class of 2021, you are bound to do extraordinary things, no doubt. Feel triumphant, feel jubilant. And if any of you travel to the dark side of the moon, please do let me know. Thank you.
Mrs. O'Brien will now share some remarks.
Good afternoon to the Missionary Franciscan Sisters, members of our faculty, staff, and board of directors, families and invited guests, and most importantly, my fellow alumni, the class of 2021. I have struggled with what I could say to send you off today. For weeks, I've had a note in my phone with bullet points of ideas. One by one, we have gone through this week especially, and everything I've wanted to say has been said by all of you. The 7 C's, the peace prayer, your class symbol, Parks Bonum, you took all the good stuff. So today, I'm not going to address you as students who have something still left to learn, but as my fellow alumni. Last school year, on the first day of school when I introduced myself, I did something that Mount Alvernia alumni often do. My class was the class that, from this day forward, when sharing your high school experience, especially with other alums, you may find yourself doing the same. And I think we know how you will finish that sentence. I hope you say your time here was more than just the experience of the last year. But I also hope you give yourself and your class the credit due for making it through this year. You led co-curriculars and athletic teams, were inducted into the National Honor Society, modeled in the prom fashion show, beat the juniors at Powder Puff, took AP exams, captained Olympic Day teams, welcomed your 7th grade sisters, shared your words of wisdom at the senior goodbye, applied to and made decisions about college, presented your work, perhaps the most diverse group of authors in the history of the Senior Symposium, and returned our school community to its heart, the chapel, for the first time in 15 months this week at your baccalaureate mass. You showed up for classes, for each other, and for our community. It was hard, but you did it. You are each accomplished individuals, but as a class, no other could have done what you did this year together. The class of 2021 will be a tough act to follow. From one alum to another, on behalf of all who have come before you, congratulations, you have made us proud. My hope is that when you finish that sentence in the future, you say, my class was the class that was the strongest, and most prepared for any challenge life could present. My class was the class of 2021. Park Sabonum, and congratulations.
Please remain in your seats until all graduates have proceeded down the center aisle. The graduates will be taking a group photo of the traditional hat toss before leaving. Thank you.